Okay everyone, I'm going to show you how to use my pre-made templates on Canva. So what you're going to do is you're going to open your first template, click Use as Template, and you are going to change the words to whatever you'd like, and you can change the colors. So I've just come up with a few little phrases for these pens. These fonts do look really great together, but you are welcome to change them if you want. So let's think. Let's say you're doing an outdoor attractions. Okay, you see how the words are too long? So what you're going to do is you're going to grab this little button here. I don't know if you can see where this is. There's like a little button on the side, so you're going to drag it until that turns into one line. And when that turns into one full line, I want you to grab one of the side circles and you're going to drag that until it fits. So typically when I'm dragging this in like this, I wait until the line on the side lines up perfectly in the box. Okay, so you've got the first part. So let's say outdoor attractions in Florida. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to grab here. I'm going to drag until it's one line. And then I'm going to grab down here. I'm going to drag until it fits in the white box. Okay, so the point of that is to keep things looking really, really great. And everything aligned and fitting. So one way to make sure that your text is aligned is Canva has this great way of showing you that everything is aligned. As you can see, there's this purple dotted line, and that right there shows you that your text is centered. Okay, so let's finish this. Outdoor attractions in Florida that are free. Okay, so you see how this one's smaller? So this is going to be a little bit different. Instead of dragging this line out, we're going to pull it in. Okay, and then we're going to grab the circle, and we're just going to drag it until it is centered and aligned. So then we'll move it up or move it down however you'd like. You can move this around until it looks good. You can do that. That looks pretty good. Okay, outdoor attractions in Florida that are free on the weekends. This is just something random I'm doing. Okay, so all the text is aligned. That all looks really good. If you're having trouble aligning your text, hold down your shift key and grab all of the text. No, I'm wrong. Just drag to grab all of the text, and then you're going to go up here to position, center, and that will make everything nice and centered. Okay, so now I want to talk about changing the colors. So I actually have it set to where this white box cannot be changed. If you really would like to change it, you're going to click the white box. You're going to have to get right in the corner so you don't click the text. And then you're going to unlock it by clicking on this lock button here. By unlocking it, you're allowing yourself to move the box around and to change the colors. I keep it locked in my templates because I don't want to accidentally move it, but should you choose to move it or change the color, that is on you. Okay, so we're going to click up here in the white box in the top left corner, and we're going to pick a color. If you have the Canva Pro version, you have your brand kit set out, which you can see mine here, and I have a brand kit that I set up for a client. So I'm going to change the color of the box just by clicking whatever color I would like. Okay, so you can change it to whatever color you want just by clicking the colors over here. Let's say we want to do this hot pink. I recommend doing white on top of any dark or bold colors, white font. So I would go in and I would click on this, go over here, change the colors. You could change this to something a different color if you want to. You can click on this black box, change that to whatever color you might prefer. Just always make sure after you're done changing, everything is aligned and looking nice. Okay, so when it comes to photos, it's pretty easy to make changes. You can go over here to your uploads. And let's see, this is from my Toy Story interviews. I will just drop them all in to the photo boxes, and it is literally as easy as that. You can make adjustments by clicking on the single photo, messing with the brightness or whatever here. You can flip the photo. You can just play around with it if you choose to do so. If you prefer no spaces, you can click on spacing and you can fix that. Personally, I recommend leaving it how it is because I do have all the spacing set to where it's even. Yeah, and that is it. That's how you use these graphics. I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you some other templates that will be included with this kit that you can make changes to. Let's do this extra long one. So I always recommend making a copy, which I'll show you how to do right now. To make a copy, you're going to go to File, Make a Copy, and edit that, or else your original template will be edited, and you want to keep these templates so you can keep using them, right? Okay, so for this, you can make changes to the number. You can make changes to anything. Now you see how I typed the 10 there? Remember how I showed you this? Just drag it over. There we go. Now we'll align it. Just a little tip, if you hold down Control, the Control key on your keyboard, and you move, first you click and hold the text like I'm doing now. Hold down that Control key and you can move very, 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 very little. Because if not, it jumps. You see how it jumps? So just hold down the Control key and you can move. Okay, so let's say we want to change this white box. We're going to click on that. Let's say we want it to be blue. So then obviously we don't want black on top of a dark blue, so we'll change that to white. And then you can change this to whatever, 10 reasons you, drag it out. Okay, and then we're gonna make it smaller, and then we're gonna drag this over. Okay, and what we're gonna do with this, we're gonna go up here. You see where it says alignment? We're gonna center that. There, that looks good. Okay, let's see, 10 reasons. Let's change this to 2 instead of you. 10 reasons to visit, let's say Miami. We're gonna align that in the center like that. This, okay, for summer, that works. I want this Miami text to be bigger, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna drag that up. Yeah, that looks much better. I'm gonna just edit the spacing of this text a little bit, make it look a little bit easier to read. I'm gonna drag this to the side. Oh yeah, it's looking good. 10 reasons to visit Miami for summer. See, it's really as simple as that, guys. Change the color. If you really want to change the fonts, feel free to do so. I recommend not changing them once again, but you always have that option. I mean, these are your pens, so do what you must. There we go, there's a decent one. Let's see, I like to add some sort of, oh, I like that one. Oh, also something else, I always recommend, if you're using any sort of script or cursive font, that you do not have it in all caps. It does not look right. And I like to have these fonts in all caps. Sometimes I'll put them lowercase, like I have this one here. But if you notice the reasons to here, that's in all caps. Should you choose to change that, that's totally up to you. And Canva makes it very easy. You just go up here to where you see the lower and the uppercase A, and then you click it there. So now it's normal. You can capitalize it, lowercase it, but if you want them in all caps, easy as that. So I have this script that I just added, and I want to take away the caps, so I'm going to do that. So let's say, okay, so we have that. Let's capitalize the M. There. Doesn't look too shabby. What do you guys think? Okay, I think I've covered everything. It's pretty self-explanatory. Always make sure you're aligning. Don't forget that you can hold down Shift and you can select all of your font. And you can click position in the top right and center it. Ooh, looks good, huh? Okay guys, I hope you enjoy these Canva templates.